big from the Delaware Lottery than ever before. Visit a Delaware Lottery retailer to try Play 5 today.
All right, 8:38, Jessica Celebrity Buzz. Jess, what you got today?
Here we go. So following his arrest on Monday evening, Sean Diddy Combs was indicted on Tuesday on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering. The 14-page federal indictment against Combs includes 3 counts of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Prosecutors allege that in order to commit these acts, Diddy and his employees engaged in acts of kidnapping, forced labor, arson, and also bribery. He was denied bail in a hearing late Tuesday, with the judge reasoning, saying, "My concern is that this is a crime that happens behind closed doors." His racketeering charge carries a maximum sentence of life in prison, while a sex trafficking conviction would carry a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years. His lawyer says he is going to plead not guilty. He's going to fight this with all of his energy and all of his might, and I expect a long battle, but with a good result for Mr. Combs.
Yeah, if you missed any of us playing the press conference from yesterday, we played a lot of the press conference and talked about it earlier this morning. It'll be up on the podcast later on today, up on the Power app and on the website, but then also up on our social media. So
yes,
you can go check that out. But just wild, man.
Mm-hmm. The U.S. Attorney Damian Williams talks about the charges against him. He also talks about the freak-off parties, and he also talks about what was found after the search warrants were executed at his residence.
Those feds ain't playing. I will say that.
Yep.
The state of New York is not
serious.
playing.
This is very serious.
There's a lot of powerful moments in the press conference, too. I think one of the real powerful moment is when they walk out, they go right up to the podium and say, "Good morning, everyone."
Yes.
That right there, you know it's getting ready to go down.
Take like a long pause in between, their sentences, just to make sure that you're taking in everything they're saying, that you hear it correctly.
They also said something about how basically no one's above the law. And, he said something like, well, last year, this person, Sean Diddy Combs, was receiving the key to the city in Manhattan. This year being indicted on sex and racketeering charges.
Yeah.
And then pause. That was a powerful moment.
Yeah.
So, it's wild. If you guys want to comment on Diddy, you can do that. 302-858-5117. And he's being held without bail.
Yes. Without bail.
He tried to offer him $50 million to get out, and then they said no, being held without bail. So we'll definitely be following this story.
Yep. And then also Wendy Williams. Her team is asking the court for all the proceeds from the Lifetime docuseries to fund medical care. The amended complaint in the Wendy Williams lawsuit against A&E Networks is seeking all profits from the documentary, talking about her struggles. They wanted to fund her medical care. Wendy Williams received $82,000 for the project, which portrayed her downward spiral due to family issues, fame, and alcohol consumption. This is all highly invasive. It's humiliating footage, and it's portraying her as, being very, very confused. And now the family and their team is asking for the court for the proceeds from that docuseries to please help fund her medical care. The New York Mets have dedicated now a seat at Citi Field to Grimace, the beloved McDonald's mascot, following a winning streak that started with Grimace throwing out the first pitch at a game. The Mets organization acknowledged Grimace's popularity among fans and installed a commemorative seat painted purple as a tribute to their special connection with the Mets fans. And then also, last but not least, Jennifer Lopez is set to star in a new Netflix romantic comedy. It's titled Office Romance. No word yet on the plot details and the script. None of that has been revealed yet, but she is set to star in this new Netflix romantic comedy.
Is that why her and Ben broke up? Because she had an office romance? Yeah, she cheated on Ben with somebody at the office. Is that why?
Wow.
Today,
my J-Lo,
by the way, is National Cheeseburger Day. Okay.
Wow.
I want the perfect food.
Cheeseburger or hamburger?
Cheeseburger.
Correct answer. Who has the best cheeseburger on the shore? Let's go. 302-858-5117. I would say, I love a smash burger. I would say one of the best, and I know it's a chain. I'd say Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Yeah, I still think so. They got rid of our Five Guys. It was in West O. They don't have it there no more.
I'm trying to think.
I know they have one in Ocean City. Shout out to the guys at Five Guys.
I like burgers, but I'm not a big, like, I don't go out and order burgers or get burgers.
Yeah.
So I don't know who has the best.
I'm a burger guy. I would, and I like the smash burger, but I would definitely say Five Guys is one of the best.
Okay.
So, let's see here. 240 texting in about Diddy. Hey, I don't care if you're a billionaire, millionaire, famous, not famous, broke. If you did the crime, do the time. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It sounds cliche, but that's the deal. Yeah, no one's above the law.
Yeah.
You're right. 844. It's the Bill and Jessica show.